Welcome everyone. We are here for a game of D&D 5 edition. My name is Lionel. This is for the group Unnamed Adventurers Guild. Sorry, and we're having 4 characters today. Scribe the Rogue, Carrick the Paladin, uh, Revjak the Human Fighter, and Throak the Dwarf Wizard. Scribe after the events in the city regarding the dwarf, he comes back to the uh, encampment, uh, knowing that it's easy money to be in there as long as he uh, kills stuff and provides security to the researchers. And the other two have heard of it as well. Other three, I'm guessing the only one who has been there before is Gerald. Sorry, Carrick. The day, um, the researchers have been preparing stuff and now have been moving around trying to spot places where it should be, and after a couple of hours looking, they have found a set of caverns of openings in the mountain that could lead to the hidden the ancient cities. So they are asking you to go inside and check. You prepare your stuff. You're ready. If something else you want to do.
Can I make a couple rolls to see if I can get a couple more spells before we leave?
Can you explain yourself?
Doing some wanted to do a little bit of research before I leave. See if I can find a couple more wizard spells.
Oh, before you go to the camping. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Sure. Go ahead and roll twice. Do you have the spells in there?
I
write it down.
I have my 2 second level spells, but I want to try and get and Melf's acid arrow. So mirror image first. Let's see if I can find that.
Okay.
And that's going to be a 14. So I believe it's.
Sure, you find someone. And he allows. Mirror image is second level, right? So it's 100
yes,
to transcribe it, and it's 4 hours.
Okay.
And the other one
is the acid arrow, and that's a 16.
Same stuff. The same one has it in his book, and he allows you to copy it as well. 4 hours for it was the previous day. The day before you begin to work towards the camping. The camping site is now camping. Sorry, campment is about 3 days away from Illumina. It's because of the mountains. It's hard to work through. So that's why like the points will only be 2 days, but because the terrain is hard in the mountains, it's about 3 days walking, even in wagon or in horse. Anyone else? Okay, so you are in the camping. The tents are lifted. Um, the spot is like a small plain in the mountains, but the tents are quite close together. They prepare the close to a small group of rocks that the expedition put together as a means of a fireplace. And basically, that open space lives for about 200 meters around, and radius of open space with small vegetations and small trees. Most of them are malnourished because of the terrain does not give good nutrients. And about 400 feet away, the set of covers begin to appear. Um, when you arrive to the opening or the entrance, uh, all of it is solid rock. Um, it should have been made by years of um, weather, uh, water, and maybe very strong creatures to dig that such a big hole. And the hole is about 20 feet high by 15 feet in wide, and it goes deep, further deep. Carrick, I think it has that vision. You go 80 feet away to this from with your side, but further that is dark.
What's around?
Can you hear me clearly?
Yeah.
Okay. Around the set of bushes, still about midday. Um, the floor is rocky, some patches of sand, um, or will be quite poor uh, earth or dirt, poor, not good nourished, very thick. Sorry, what is the word that is uh, like compact? Um, uh, at your back, you see that there is a small uh, lift of the terrain to about that goes in inclined to about 50 feet more, and then it begins to go down a slope down the mountain. In front of you, there is the entrance of the cave, uh, 20 feet high and 15 feet wide. 80 feet, you can see 80 feet inside. The cavern is a straight path of hard rock, uh, walls of hard rock, and the ceiling as well. But further than that, you cannot see. You will have to enter.
Listen real carefully and see if I can hear anything coming out of it.
From this point, you hear some small birds around outside, but from the cavern itself there is no sound coming. Maybe is the wind when it passes through, uh, when it enters the cave, but you cannot catch anything else.
Could I do some investigation around the entrance of the cave, see if anything's been coming in and out of it?
Smart.
Well, from the small patches you can see there has not been recent activity. Patches of dirt.
Okay.
There are some loose rocks, but there is no does not give you a straight like a path of movement or tracks or footsteps of some sort.
Okay. I'll Throak will look back at everyone else and say,
Okay. Does somebody already have a lamp or a torch or anything?
"Oh, I don't need that. It's a little dim, but you can see in there, can't you?"
Can I see in there?
Which race is your character?
Oh, human.
You can see about 30 feet inside, or further than that you cannot.
I can see a little ways, but not very far.
That's right. You tall ones have trouble with that sometimes. Sorry,
Yeah.
I forgot.
Tall ones. Yeah, that's it. I'll light a torch and carry it.
I got one too.
Okay. Well, I'll carry a torch in my offhand. A lit one even. We can have 2 torches. In case
Two for one.
In case somebody has to drop one or something.
Can you give me the order of entering? 1 line, 2 lines, 3 lines, 4 lines. Who's first?
Karik will be the brave soul to enter first.
I'll go second unless you want me to take the back.
No, I've got the back. You guys go ahead. I'm a little slower than you. You guys go ahead.
Okay, I don't care, but I have a passive perception of 21. So I'm going to think I should either be in the front or the back, one or the other. But I don't care. I can be in the middle if you guys want me there. I'll be in the middle.
I'll be behind you.
Okay.
Okay, so first 1 line, Carrick. Second 2 lines. Forget the name. Revjak and Scribe, and the last one will be 1 line for the wizard truck, right?
That
Yes,
sounds
sir.
right.
Okay, so you begin to walk. The further you enter, you begin to hear your footsteps and their echo through the hall. 100 feet inside, the cave begins to turn down and to the right. You keep walking. The walls are still quite solid. From the upper part, from the ceiling, you begin to see some stalactites, I think, stalagmites, coming down, very small, but in patches. And they begin in the floor. The opposite one begins to appear. Still is small. You can pass through without trouble. The turn is not 90 degrees, it's about, let's say, it's about 30 degrees, and you keep moving, going down for about 60 feet away. Uh, 60 feet, and the path begins to a wall. It stops in a wall and it splits into both sides. One is going down, and the other is going up. It's about who is the dwarf. The dwarf might know this. Right now, you are currently 10-15 feet under the starting level, and the inclination is it's just enough for you all to see the difference. Is not that much, but they go down. They go further deep into what will be the mountain.
I think we lost someone.
We lose the dwarf. Oh no!
So do we want to work our way up, or do we want to work our way down?
We can work our way down.
Well, I was going to
catches
say,
up.
yeah, I was going to say down if we've still got our dwarf, but if we've lost our dwarf, maybe we should go up.
Oh, well, maybe we should go back out and find him. Maybe he's right over the top. Maybe he tripped over his beard, maybe.
Maybe.
Nah, it's a dwarf. Probably went to get an ale.
That presents a problem because the only one who have I could give excuse of no is well. So scribe will be the nature or investigation.
What am I rolling?
To get the idea of the terrain, unless you want to look for something specific.
I got a 14.
Yeah, what I just described. A soft inclination is go deep in the mountain. If the wall is, let's say, 5 foot wide in front of you, and they are not going straight to the side like in a Y, making a Y letter, but they begin to open, separating each other, uh, separating from each other.
Should we leave a note or something to the dwarf, letting him know we went one direction or the other?
Probably. That way he could follow us. Might want to etch it into the stone, though.
Yeah, or yeah, I don't have any chalk, I don't think. Pens, paper, pencils, quills.
I got an axe.
I'll take one of my daggers and I'll draw an arrow in the stone.
Arrows?
Yeah, an arrow pointing this way.
Okay. You made it, and as soon as you finish, the arrow snaps. The point of the arrow, this part of this rock is so hard that it's hard to do it, and the point, even if it were not snapped, it's the point of the arrow is quite damaged. You when you look at the arrow, you draw, you see it's good enough for someone who knows it's in there. But if no one else knows about it, it will be hard to see.
I'd say leave the arrow on the ground, so that way you can see you were using it.
Yeah. Have we decided which way we're going?
Is there any air drafts?
Roll a perception check.
All right.
25.
25. Okay. From the back of you, the air that every now and then comes from the outside in the entrance you came in, uh, blows through both of the uh, ways or paths, but it feels like it goes stronger to the one who goes up.
Okay. It seems like it's stronger going up.
Okay, so if we face up in either doorway, can we feel the air rushing past us more on either side?
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Oh, okay, that's what I'm saying. So either doorway, it's about the same.
Yeah, the one at the left is the one who is going up.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Okay.
And you feel that in that one, the air that comes from your back goes stronger through that one than to the other.
All right. Well, if we want to go up, we can go to the left side. If we want to go down, we go to the right side. Seems like.
Let's go up.
All right.
Okay, you keep walking again, hearing the echo of your feet, the occasional rock being uh, kicked away, and um, you begin to hear from this point some drops falling to the floor about 80 feet away. There is a turn like in 90 degrees. Wait, like turning in 60 degrees and then keep going the turn. And when you turn around, you see those drops falling from the ceiling, the stalactites and the drop.
Okay. It's creepy and wet.
There is a small patches of water in the floor. Um, and when you look at it, it opens to what would be a small room or about 60 feet radius, and it looks like there is another immediate at the other side of the room.
What's on the other side of the room?
Another path, another hall. It's from this point the cavern has been going smaller in the ceiling. It's about 15 feet now, and the width is about 10 feet when you're reaching the room.
It's not very likely, but as we're going into the room slowly, I'm going to do a search for traps, just in case.
Sure, roll perception.
I got a 12. That sucked.
Yeah, you look around. There is no mechanical trap per se, but maybe the ceiling holds something that you should be careful about. Perhaps one of the now bigger spikes from the ceiling might fall, so you should be careful about that. That's what you get from it.
Okay. I'll point to one of the stalactites then and say, watch out for that. It looks like it might be a little loose or something. Cork, you go first.
How high up is the that stalagmite he was talking about?
About 15 feet.
15?
Yes, it's you look at it. It's about let's say 3 feet.
Okay.
Uh,
So if I move another 5 feet, you think I could tag it with my chain? See if it comes loose at a distance.
your Chinese
Not trying to like smack it off. I just want to tap it to see if it actually.
with a chain,
like-
the
Yes.
length of.
Well, with my
Chinese-
meteor ball, yeah.
Oh, nah, yeah, 15, 10 feet.
It's
Yeah,
got a
sure.
10-foot reach.
You have to make a bit of a jump, but sure you can roll for an attack.
Okay. So we just roll an attack roll.
Yes.
All right. That'd be a 20.
Yeah, you hit it and roll the damage.
Okay. Where's my D10? There it is. I did 17 points of damage to it.
Wow. That one drops down and smashes on the floor, and the next one who was behind it goes down as well. Those
All right.
are small-ish compared,
All right.
but no one seems that much. No one gets that much.
Okay.
Okay. Guess we keep moving ahead then.
Sounds good.
Onward we go.
So you go through the room. And this time you feel a small breeze coming from the other way. The smell is disgusting. It feels like rotten. Rotten stuff, rotten meat. Ew. You keep moving?
We'll keep moving.
Okay. So you keep moving and you pass through the room, and when you go closer to the other path, you see that it turns, it keeps going up. It turns to the this time to the left, and you see a small light reflecting through one of the walls. It makes a turn at about 30 feet, and right just in the corner of the turn you see a light.
Okay, is it a strong light or is it kind of like torchlight or magical?
It seems like daylight.
Oh, like daylight?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay. Might as well keep going, I guess.
Yeah.
You move. It's an open area. Um, when you are now in what will be really will be a place there is no the rock stops about 10 feet from the entrance from that entrance, and you look outside and you see an open sky and the terrain is dirt is not as compact as the starting of as the entrance where the camp is. There is a lot of vegetation in there, and when you peek around you see that in the from the entrance from that exit, sorry, the exit, there is the terrain goes about 10 feet away. It's turning around, it's turning further to the left. What I said left or right? Left, and immediately there is a slope. You can see from that side. You can see the what would be the opposing uh, I mean, going down, you can see the camp about 60 feet down. But it's a continuous path that goes further left.
Well, do we want to follow the path or go back in and go down?
You know, we could always scout ahead just a little bit just to see what's going on and then double back. I mean,
Yeah.
hopefully the dwarf will find us again.
Yeah, we've not gone that far anyway. Okay.
I mean, I can scout ahead if you want.
Nah, we might as well all go.
All right.
Okay. We'll keep moving ahead along the path.
Okay. The smell begins to grow stronger and stronger, and the path begins to go in nowhere, and you end up on what will be a wall facing the mountain, um, about 60 feet more in, and there is a set of bones and meat in front of you. It's a big pile.
I'm going to look over this pile of bones and see if they're like animals or people or both.
Both,
Okay.
but mostly animals. There is will be deers, goats. There is the will be the skull of a big goat with its horns, really big. And but you see a couple of skulls of humanoids.
Okay.
Does it look like a nest, or does it look more like kind of like bedded down in the area? I mean, or does it just look like a place where it eats?
Roll nature.
Okay. What about the grass in the area? Is it tamped down a lot? Like something moves around in there a lot, or
Yeah.
just around? Yeah.
Roll, for that will be a investigation. Choose.
Can I roll? Can I roll a survival roll to see if I can kind of get an idea of what the size of the thing that's eating these things is?
Steps, but they are not that uh, numerous here and there, but further than that, you have to roll.
So I'm rolling what?
Choose one and roll, and I will tell you what about it.
Okay. Rolled 18.
18 for which kind of roll? Survival?
Like survival. Actually, it would be a 17 for survival.
Okay, 17 for survival. Yeah. It's lone activity. The most of the footsteps are old. In my scenes, there are creatures that were trying to run away from the spot, but somewhat midway they stop. And as you look up there, the wall, it's like a you like a wall that goes up for about 50-60 feet, and just up on there you see some branches going out of what would be the next level. The branches are let's forgot the name, dry, very dry, and very, there is a lot of them, like in
Like a nest?
you will have to look there, but you could assume so.
Okay, can I make it? Can I take a closer look? Like, I guess I'll move up there. I'm trying to be stealthy of it.
Okay, there is some roads you can use to climbing, but that will not allow you to be stealthy.
Do you want me to go? I'm probably the stealthiest one in the group, I'm guessing.
I got a +4 to stealth.
I got a +7.
Well, that works for me.
I'm definitely not stealthy.
No. Okay, I'm going to try to stealth my way up there.
Okay.
I got a 24.
For stealth?
Yes.
It takes you about 10 minutes to escalate that.
Okay.
But effectively, it's a nest. You see one egg in the nest.
I see what?
One egg.
How big is this egg?
It's about a dog-sized egg.
Could I carry it?
You could, yes, but I don't know how are you trying to take it down, bring it down back to where the others are.
No, so it's too big to fit in my pack then. Okay.
Yeah, it's a dog. I mean, you could put it on a sack, maybe. It's about that size.
No. I'm going to get closer to the nest and just kind of look inside just to see if there's something else. If this thing has killed some people, maybe it's dropped some things like some money or weapons or anything, really.
Okay. Roll investigation.
Natural 20.
You rummage to the nest. About 1 minute or so, you find something shining under all the branches, and you uh, uh, have a hard time trying to putting your hand through the holes. But when you finally get it, you take it out and it's a red gem. How, like, let's say a two one one quarter of your fist.
Okay. Okay, I'll pocket that for now. I guess I'll climb back down and tell everybody what I found.
And you begin to hear some noises from the sky. Small screech like like
Then I'm going to hide.
there is nowhere to hide.
Well,
You were stealthy enough for nothing that would have heard you, but it's a wall.
I will start climbing down then.
Okay. I assume you were down, so you may be able to find something to hide behind too in the nest, but down there where the others are, there is no place to hide.
Uh,
Maybe the pile of
And it would take me 10 minutes to get back to them.
no, I'm going down because if you're not being stealthy and it's easier to go down.
Okay,
You,
I'm just going to go down. If I'm cut up here by myself, I could be in serious trouble.
okay. The other two, what were the other two doing? Carrick, Throwback. Sorry, Ravjack.
Is there a? I want to search while he's up there. I'd like to search the area that we're in right now. If there's like a bow or a crossbow around there.
Should roll investigation.
All right.
While he's climbing up.
All right. Rolled a 16 altogether.
There is a broken hand crossbow, and there is a heavy crossbow, but the string is broken.
Okay.
Mechanism for firing after a few crafting could be good enough to use.
Okay. I'll put that in my backpack.
What are you doing? You begin the noises begin to go to louder and louder, closer each time.
If you're talking, if you mean me, I'm just still climbing down the mountain.
Okay.
Or the hillside.
So, are we hearing like
yes
the noises too?
You.
All right. So I'm looking up in the sky, I guess, and am I noticing anything?
From the other side, upper side, you see a big beard coming down. Yeah, it's like flying in circles, going down and going down.
Oh, okay. Can I tell what kind of bird it is, or it just looks just like a bird, or?
Yeah, it's big. It's from what you're guessing. From where you are, you're guessing it's a large beast. It looks like a vulture, but it's bigger than a normal one.
Awesome.
Carrick, I think you have dealt with this before.
Yeah.
Soon, another couple of dust appear from the distance and begin to go down as well. They are not as lower as the first one is, but they are matching the pace. What are you going to do, guys? Should we roll initiative? They're about 120 feet away. They are beginning to see you clearly.
Well, how far am I from reaching my companion?
You have already reached.
Okay, I've reached them.
Yes.
Guys, do we need to fight this, or should we just run back in the cave?
I think we can run back in the cave, but unless we have to piece it, I mean, this is not really what we're here to do. Is fight a big chicken.
Okay. I'm not opposed to running back in the cave.
Unless you guys want some chicken for lunch. I mean, are we going to be able to make it in before they catch us, or is it just better
Sure. Yeah, you know that if they were going to attack, they would have swiped down already. They're lowering this, like, go away or we eat you.
Well, I'm good with just going back in. I mean,
yeah, we'll just run back in the cave.
Yeah.
All right. We'll try that.
Okay.
I'll keep a hand axe in my hand though, just in case.
Well, yeah, not a bad idea.
You go back to the room, and this time you spot will be a small entrance. Sorry, it's like a small hole through like 10 feet away from the path you came first. I smell like a 10. Sorry, like a 3 by 3 hole, and it goes down. It looks like that's where the water is going. If not, you know that the room will be filled with water. Maybe that's the place with, and that's the water. Some of the puddles go through and go down. You keep walking, and you arrive to the same the split of the paths you encounter first.
So we're back down?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess we go down now.
Works for me.
We will scratch out the arrow we left for the dwarf, though I'm guessing he's not coming back. And we'll put a new arrow, scratch a new arrow in.
All right. We can do that.
Does Explorer's Pack have like a chalk or anything in it?
I don't think so. The describe one, yes.
No.
I don't think it does.
I'm about to get me some chalk. All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna get some too, because this isn't the first time I could have used it.
Yeah, you guess that maybe the camp has the researchers have some chalk, since they have to write the stuff and they have to think ahead if you get to find a dungeon or something like that.
Hold on a second. Let me see. I wonder. I might not, I don't have chalk, but I might maybe have something just as good. I need to check a kit. Let's see. Okay, well, I don't have chalk, but I do have a disguise kit, and it should have either hair dye or makeup in it.
Sure, it has makeup.
So surely some of that makeup would be white or pale. We could maybe use some of that to make a mark.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can make a mark with that easily. The issue is like for it to stay long enough. You guess that the since it's a hard rock and those makeup are made for the skin to be absorbed or stick on, it will last for about 2 hours.
Oh, that's good enough.
Cool.
Yeah, if he's not come to us in 2 hours or we're not back in 2 hours, then we probably don't need his help anyway. Because we'll be dead. We'll be dead at that point, but still.
Maybe.
Okay, you make a happy face in over the arrow. And you begin to go down.
The first emoji in Airwood.
Yeah. This part begins to since it's a hard rock, the floor. I will want you to make an easy. That will be a acrobatics check, just in case. Over 10 is enough.
14.
Danny made one too?
Acrobatics, or I think it's acrobatics, to stay in the ground and not fall off, not sleep.
I got a 21.
Okay. And Gerald?
Let's see. I'm trying to figure out what my modifier is. None. Okay, so I've got 12.
Okay. You all manage to stand your feet and keep moving. The path goes down, and there are further bit in the inclination begins to increase down. And you have to begin to hold from the walls and from the stalagmites or the spikes that goes from the floor. But you keep the pace, and 200 feet down, the same stench, or a stench similar to the one you felt in the other path, begins to come, even with the wind coming down.
Okay.
You walk a little bit further, and this time it's a small room of basically a 20 feet radius, and there are several paths that go different ways, like 20 feet. There's a ones are 5 foot by 5 foot. Others there are 3 foot by 3 foot, and there are a couple that are about 10 foot high and 5 foot wide. Basically, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rooms, fire paths through in addition to the one you are coming from. The walls are still hard rock, as well as the floor and the ceiling. And this part of the cavern keeps the 15-foot wide, 20 feet high.
Are the walls any sturdier than what they have been?
Now this is about the same, unless you want to make a check to get further information.
Yeah. Let's see. $19.
That will be nature. Yeah, effectively, they are sturdier. I mean, if you try to scratch with a arrow, you will not make a dent with the rock. You have to chop down. I mean, a big hit, and with a sturdy panel.
Right, but okay. Well, I mean, that's not what I was going after. I was checking for another reason, but it's all good.
Which reason? Remember the one you are looking for something?
I didn't want us to get stuck in a cave in, basically.
Okay. Oh no, the ceiling and the walls are sturdy enough. They do not seem that they are going to fall down soon, unless a big force misses like a fireball. But the only wizard that was in the party is gone, and in fact not even that level.
What do you guys think?
So you said there's grooves in the floor, right?
Groups. Let me translate that.
Like lines or indentions?
No, it's
No?
solid rock.
So it's just a square room and there's another doorway on the other side?
It's not a square. Well, it's not a standard shaped room.
Okay.
Maybe that's 20 feet radius, but it's irregular.
Okay.
And has about five paths you can pass through, and a smaller one in the walls, like holes.
All right. So I guess what I want to do is I'll take my meteor ball since it's got a 10-foot chain on it, and just kind of throw it out to its length and roll it back in to see if it triggers anything. You know.
Yeah, you swing it around like if it wears a whip, but it does not. It seems to affect anything.
Okay. Is there any air drafts in here?
The small current that is coming through, it's from your back.
Okay.
Where you start.
All right. Well, I guess
I'm
I'll
gonna
start.
start walking forward.
Okay.
I mean,
I was gonna do the same thing.
Yeah, we can go together, I guess.
All right.
I'm gonna like take my sword and like poke at the ground in front of me, just to make sure if it, hits anything.
Okay. You begin to poke. It hits some of the stalagmites on the floor, but nothing else seems to be triggered. As you walk into the room, the stench grows significantly, but the floor is still solid rock. The walls are still solid rock.
What exactly is the stench? Is it something that we can identify?
Yeah, it's like rotten meat.
Great.
Okay. Well, I guess Ravejack will just kind of push through the room. I mean, it doesn't seem like there's anything. I'll keep throwing the meteor ball in front of me, then walking up to catch up to it. Just to see if anything triggers or anything.
And remember, as long as you guys are within 10 feet of me, my aura protection gives you a +2 modifier on any charisma saves.
Cool.
Okay.
Well,
On any saving throws. I'm sorry, on any saving throws.
We're within 10 feet of you then.
Oh, yes, we are.
It's that whole paladin aura protection deal.
Awesome. Well, I guess we'll move and test the ground as we go, I guess, till we get to the other side.
Okay. So checking for traps. That's what I'm understanding, right?
Yeah, we're checking for traps.
Okay.
Yeah. That's pretty much what this has all been about.
Yeah.
Roll
perception?
Yeah, you're making it carefully, so roll investigation.
Can I help him to give him advantage?
Sure.
Okay.
All right, I rolled a 21 on my perception.
Okay. And what scribe rolled?
I got a 24.
You're the man, dude.
I'm getting good rolls. As soon as we get into a fight, I'll start rolling like 5s and less.
That's all right.
Yeah, we kind of have that same problem. I got to remember to use my new dice whenever we get into combat.
That's fine. You guys find it. I'll kill it.
Okay.
Nothing seems to trigger, but as you begin to speak, each one of the halls or entrances further, you see that the one who is the second from the left, 10 feet high, it's the one who smells. And as soon as you get closer, the stench is so strong that you have to cover your nose. I mean, it's hard to hold.
Oh, that smells awesome.
I'll take out a cloth and tie it around my face.
Yeah, I'll do the same thing.
Yeah.
Further down, sorry, which path are you going to take?
Did you say it was the second on the left was where the worst smell was coming from?
Yes.
As much as I hate to say it, that's probably the one we should go to.
Yeah.
Right. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Go where the tasty is.
Yeah.
All right.
There's never a cave that smells like flowers or something.
Yeah.
Okay. Further down, the oddly enough, it stays in the same level as much as you can perceive. The inclination returns to normal, to zero, on that path, and when you begin to walk 30 feet away from that entrance, you begin to step and hear a step and when you look down, small white rocks begins to appear, and the further you walk, the more of those very small, teeny rocks begins to appear. Uh, sorry. From the distance, you hear a.
Sounds like we've headed the right way if we're looking for trouble.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Should I? Shoot. I was going to say I could try to sneak ahead and see what it is, but I can't see in the dark. So.
Yeah, your light would give you away. I'm just gonna head that way. I mean.
Yeah.
Well, if you want, I'll take point since I got a longer reach.
Well, I mean, I got that one cantrip just because of the fact I'm a wizard, so or elf. So I mean, I can actually use that ray of frost from 60 feet.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll be right behind you.
That'll give us a little bit of a head start, maybe.
Okay, I'll be in back then.
Is that a single target or is it just a cone?
It's I believe that's a single target.
Okay, that's cool.
Where's my little cheat sheet? Yeah, it's a frigid beam of blue white light just streaks toward the creature.
Cool.
You begin to hear.
Now I got a question. It like a cantrip counts as an attack action, right? So with me having
depends of the country, but yes, generally it's an attack. An action requires an action.
So technically, when I attack with my cantrip, I could do it twice, right?
No, just once, because it's an action, not an attack. If you were hasted, I would say that the main action is you could use a cantrip. The hasted action, you could use a weapon attack.
Okay.
Well, you could use.
I mean that's what I thought, but I just wanted to clear that up because I hadn't tried it, and I was like, maybe I'm wasting an attack there.
Do we hear some?
Do I see anything?
From where you're standing, and that will be including the light of the torch, you will be looking 80 feet away. You see that the rocks, the small rocks, begin to grow in shapes, and from that distance you will guess, yeah, there are chunks of bones.
All right, I'd keep moving forward then.
From that point, there is a lot of sorry, you walk 30 feet more, and you begin to hear some steps noises going from side to side, not directly at you, and it's like a more than one creature, and there is some kind of struggle where you can hit it, or the distance, at the distance about 60 feet away from you. Sorry, 80 feet further than your sight.
You say 40 feet?
Yeah, I mean, what you're hearing is the echo. So you move 30 feet more, and let's say 90 feet away, you can see 80.
Okay, it's 90 feet away. All right,
Yeah.
I am going to try and stealth, even though I get disadvantage, and it's not going to work.
Where do you say that you could roll 2 natural 20s? I mean,
I was going to try and stealth in there a little bit, but I mean, with the disadvantage, I got a 7, so.
Yeah, with 7, yeah, you're between the sound of your armor and the steps and the crunchy noise that you are making with the bones. You are making a lot of noise, and the struggle stops for a moment. You hear some and the steps begin to get closer at but it looks like a normal pace. And when when they get close enough, you see like a humanish pale creature, medium size. But it's not. It's strangely fast.
How far away is it?
This moment, you can see that are 80 feet away from Carrick. Sorry, Carrick can see it from 50 feet away, and it begins to step closer, and is followed. Then you can see 2 more, not that similar, not similar, but it's like smaller, more bluish. I don't think Carrick works in there. Carrick, were you on the trip with Darkforge and Caradog in the Northern Mountains?
In which mountains?
With the North Mountains at the mountains at the north in north from Illumina, where there were a pile of dead bodies.
Oh, where we went down in that cave entrance and like had to like slide down it.
Yeah.
That one.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You recognize that the two.
Actually, I'm pretty sure Ty was there for that one too. As I think he was Fletch for that one.
I don't remember it.
No, not that one. Not the one at the north of Shenit, but in the forest at the north of Illumina. That you were tasked to make to recollect herbs, and you find the cave.
Maybe I'm thinking about a different one then.
Okay, then you don't recognize these two. They seem pacing about the same movement. They are quite fast, bluish but still pale, no hair, a bit smaller, and their hands end and sharp claws. They're humanoid, but the end of them is quite sharp claws. They are not wearing any shoes, like only small rags covering their parts. And when they see you, they smile. You hear food from all of them, and they begin walk towards you. Sorry, to dash towards you.
All right, so I stand steady and just wait for them to get in range.
Okay, let's roll initiative.
Of course. I got
Yeah.
4.
I got a 20.
So did I.
My dex is 15.
Mine's 16.
You win, sir.
Yeah, and I'm probably the most useless while they're far away. Oh well.
I'm sorry, I got a 10-foot reach. Weapon.
I'm not worried about 10 feet, but I don't have any distance weapons.
Oh. I got hand axes.
Well, I can reach over and pull a hand axe off of you if you're okay with that.
Grab it, man.
All right. I won't get my sneak attack with it, but hey, damage is damage.
That'll work.
I mean, I've got a dagger, but it's the only thing I've got.
Oh.
I've got 8 daggers on me.
Good Lord. You don't need armor. Just your armor is your daggers.
Actually,
right?
That'd be kind of cool, actually.
Well, I mean, I've been in situations where, like, if I would have had more than 1 dagger, since I, like, rolled the 1 and dropped mine, it would have been nice.
He rolled 7 ones in a row. He's down to his last dagger.
I'm pretty sure I'm going to be stuck going last. I'm in a forest pretty low.
Yeah, unless they happen to roll low.
That's right.
Well, we can always run.
We could bottleneck them.
Well, that's a possibility.
If we go back up the shaft, there's only 1 can hit us at a time, or maybe 2, instead of them trying to rush us.
I thought there was only 2.
No, I don't know.
I thought there was 3.
Oh, Lord.
What's their speed? That don't really matter, I guess.
He said they were surprisingly fast.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. Now would have been a good time to have a wizard.
Right.
Hey, Gerald, I think he needs to know what you rolled.
Oh, I rolled a 4. I don't have a way to put it in there. I'm on my phone.
Okay, that's fine. I'll put it in there for you.
It's weird because on the phone, it gives you the chat box and everything, but I cannot see anything y'all put in there, and y'all can't see anything I put in there.
Oh, okay.
It's not.
Well, that's weird. Then why have
It's
it?
not synced up.
Oh, okay.
So, as a paladin, can you bless my weapon?
I actually do have that spell, Magic Weapon, where I could make it a +1 fire weapon.
Yeah, because
I think what it is.
that would be great. Because I do pretty good damage. Because I can
so
keep
does
it.
my
Go ahead.
Divine Smite.
I forget. Can 5th edition paladins turn undead like clerics?
I think so. I don't know.
I haven't.
I'll check the Player's Handbook real quick.
I think paladins have always been able to do that, but it's like it's not as good as a cleric's is. But
maybe it depends on which oaths you take too.
Oh yeah, that could be. I hadn't thought about that.
Because I took Oath of the Ancients, and or maybe I just aren't high enough level that I haven't. It hasn't mattered yet.
That could be. If not, I think this would be the first edition of the game that didn't have that option, but it might not. Or like you said, it may be a certain path or something.
Actually,
I'm definitely going to have to look into that now.
Well, you're level 6, right?
I'm level 7.
You're level 7?
Yeah. Like I just hit level 7 last game I played. Put me there.
There's a Divine Smite in there, but I don't see a Turn Undead so far. I'm still looking now. Which one is your Oath of what?
Oath of the Ancients. Linnell's having problems apparently. I basically took Oath of the Ancients to get away from having to choose a deity. I didn't really.
Can you hear me now? Because
Yes.
I was speaking a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, Gerald, check the chat box you get access to, please.
I don't have access to the chat box.
No. To the chat that the application in your phone says. Does it show something?
No, it. Wait a minute. Well, yeah, I guess it does. Yeah, I see it. Normally, I just see where, so-and-so joined the call, blah, 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 but I see where you put that.
Because there are two sets of chats. This one for the videos. It's separated from the other one. The other one is a simple hangout chat. That's the one you're looking. Compose this again. So the creature at the front moves his speed. Let's see, for the purposes of the roll, since you didn't move, they will be like 10 feet away from Carrick. The other two, the next one is Repjack. You have the big one quite close to you. You are behind Carrick. You have to, since it's a 5 foot wide, you can squeeze through, but you cannot be in the same spot as Carrick.
Oh, I can't be?
No, you can squeeze and go in front of him, but you cannot be at his size.
Oh, wait a second. Right. Real quick, you've got a 10-foot reach?
Yes.
What kind of weapon?
It's a meteor ball. It's basically a morning star on a 10-foot long chain.
Okay. I was going to say if it was a bike or something, you could maybe just poke around him. But yeah, you probably can't do that.
If I throw it like a, I don't know, I might. I don't know. I could do it at a disadvantage, or like a negative.
I just bought this armor a couple adventures ago.
Yeah. How about I'll just move in front of him and attack?
You can if you want to use that weapon, you can ask your teammates to dodge, like a crouch, and you attack, and they will
What if I put my back to the wall?
Since that's the movement. What would you have to do for him to move around you and in front of you? Let me. I will a coordinated attack. So basically, the dodge, the crouching will be a kind of a free action for him to attack. For the those who are behind you to attack.
Can I just shorten the chain to 5 feet instead of having to swing it around their head?
Sure, you can tweak it midway and use it as and swing it from that point. Midway of the chain.
You guys want to try the? You guys want to try the crouch?
Sure. He said it's a free action.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you guys don't do that, then I could get a little bit more leverage on this thing.
Okay.
So we're going to try the. And you say we get bonuses to what is saving throws only? Craddock. All right, so I'm gonna make an attack roll against, I guess the big guy in front of me. All right, I rolled a 21 to hit.
For that one, that hits.
All right, it's 1d10, so that's 16 points of damage.
Wow. Okay. Okay, that's one attack, and you're going to stay where you are, right?
Yep.
Okay. Next one is Scribe.
Okay. How close is the creature in the front to Revjik?
To reject, he will have to be 10 feet away for the attack to hit. So.
Okay. Well, since I'm kind of in the back where Carrick is.
No, Carrick is in. Okay, if you're going to crouch, he will be at 10 feet. If he is going to move further, he will be 5 feet away from the creature, and you will be. And the second will be Carrick, and the third will be you.
Okay, Revjak's in front, then Carrick, and then me. Pardon me, and I'm just going to reach and take one of Carrick's daggers off of him and try to throw it at the creature in the front.
There you go.
Okay. Roll for an attack.
I got a 7. I told you my rolls would drop.
It flies passes. You see the 3 of the creatures move their head at the same time, and the dagger passes after that, and they begin stand back again,
Okay.
and the straight. And this next one is the one of the back. He is going to move at red jack. Oh no, wait. That one was behind. He's going to move all his movement, and it will be immediately behind the first one, and the next one will be those as when they are in a train, in a choo-choo train. The big guy and the two other next to each one. Carrick, your turn.
All right, the big one is right in front of me, right? Like in
No,
melee range.
Red Jack moved in front of you to be able to attack. So you will have to squeeze through Red Jack space, and you will have it in melee.
All right. I guess I'm gonna squeeze around him.
Can I move back like a step, or to help him out?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so I'll move back a step, let him forward.
And I will attack with my longsword.
Okay.
And that's a miss. And my second attack, 15.
Hits.
All right, I'm going to expend a spell slot to use first level spell slot to use my divine smite, and that will be a total of 13 damage. 9 of which is radiant.
13 damage. Okay. It seems a little rough.
As a bonus action, I'm gonna Misty Step behind the guys.
Which guys? The bad guys or the good guys?
Yeah, the bad guys.
Okay, so you Misty Step. Can I ask you how you got Misty Step?
As part of his ancient, the Oath of the Ancients. It's one of his class things.
Nice.
Yeah,
okay,
that's one of them automatic deals.
Okay. Top of the round, the gashed hit received those 2 hits. Oh wait, I didn't make you roll a Constitution saving throw. Please, Carrick, make a Constitution saving throw.
What saving throw?
Constitution.
All right. 15.
15. Yeah, you pass it.
Okay.
That gun is going to reach to move. Here's the poof at his back. He turns around, sees Carrick.
Is that an attack opportunity for me?
No, he has not moved. He turns, move his head.
Okay.
To look back, and then steps forward. I will want for Red Jack to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Where am I do that? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Looking for my character sheet. Oh, there you are. Rolled a 20.
Yeah, that yeah. You are immune to the stenches. So now she's that you have to roll to serve, but nothing more happens.
Awesome.
And it's going to claw at you.
At me?
Yes.
Okay.
1 claw attack.
Oh, claw. Okay.
Oh, 12.
A 12 total?
Yes.
He misses out at AC 18.
Okay. You dodge the attack, and he whistles at you. Next one is you. You are at melee range. I do not. I'm not sure if your weapon has disadvantage.
Mine?
Yeah.
I don't believe so. Let me double check. I guess it would use the same rules as a halberd. But I don't believe it has disadvantage. How would I find that out? Let's see.
In the weapon section, there is reach,
Okay.
and there is a description of reach.
Okay. I'm looking it up right now. No, it doesn't say. It says this weapon adds 5 feet to your reach when you attack with it, as well as when just determining your reach for opportunity attacks with it. It doesn't say anything about disadvantage or anything.
Okay, roll for an attack.
Oh, so I do have an attack? Okay.
Well, what are you going to do in your?
Oh, my round?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna tag the ghast again. Or excuse me, I'm gonna tag the big guy in front of me. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
I rolled a 15.
That hits.
All right. Be 15 points of damage.
15. So it's it's still standing, but it's really rough.
Okay.
Next one is scribe.
And then can I move still a little bit?
Yeah, sure.
Okay,
Where are you going to move?
I want to move out of its melee. Actually, no. If I do that, it's gonna give him an attack opportunity. Never mind. I'm fine where I'm at.
Okay. Scribe.
Can I get next to Revjack to hit this thing?
Sure, I've told you he will be able to crouch. You will have to make
I should have dropped some daggers there for you.
You can grab one of my hand axes, Ty.
Well, I have one dagger, but I prefer just to stab it.
Melee. Okay, going melee.
Okay,
You can throw the hand axe still.
Yeah, what the heck? Yeah, but I won't get my sneak attack damage with the hand axe.
I got you. Okay.
What the heck? I'll go ahead and grab a hand axe and throw it over his shoulder anyway.
I'll have to keep some daggers for you.
I should have more, but there's a reason I don't. Nah, I got a 9. So I missed again.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I told you as soon as I got in a fight.
Hey, like I said, you find him, I'll kill him.
Yeah, it moves away and dodge the axe.
And bonus action, I'm going to move back behind Revjack, so I'm not within 5 feet of the ghast.
Oh, wait. Did you throw it, or did you attack in melee?
I threw it.
Okay. So you were 5 feet away from the creature,
Yeah.
and you are going to move to be 10.
Yeah.
Or-
I'll move back 5 more feet.
Okay. Next one are the other two. The one who is at the back
That's
is
why
going to.
That's why he wants to stab. He can't even hit the broadside of a barn.
That's why I don't carry extra weapons. I figured I'd just be throwing them away.
And is going to claw at Carrick.
My armor class is 20.
Okay, okay, 22.
Alright.
I need you to make another Constitution saving throw, and you receive.
Ooh. I only got 7 on that save.
That's nasty. You get 8 points of damage, and you are paralyzed.
Oh, shit.
You stand in position. The other one cannot reach you this turn. So it is still hissing. They can. Carrick is paralyzed. Top of the round, the gashed is going to move to try to attack. Yeah, but he can roll each turn to get free from the paralyzation. Oh, however it's said. And he's going to swing at Revjak.
All right.
Does 16 hit? No.
No.
And it this time it gets closer, but you manage to dodge the attack as well. It's your turn, Revjak.
All right. We'll go for the big guy again. Oh, I rolled a 20. Nice.
Natural 20?
A natural 20, yeah.
Okay, roll damage. Remember, it's 2 times the dices plus the normal bonification or bonus. Normal bonus for the.
So I just rolled damage twice.
Yes, if for example is 2d4, you roll 4d4, and you have plus 3 because of strength. You
Okay.
only get 3.
I need another D10 then. Oh shit. Oh, this one's gonna hurt. Sorry, I had to pull another D10 out. All right, so first one I hits is 15. The next one I hits is 16. So 31.
No, wait. Which was the first roll without adding anything?
It's first is a 6,
The second one,
and the other one is a 7.
so the total is 13. And now add the modifications because of strength or dexterity.
So I do add them. Okay, so it's a +9 to that. So it's
9?
yeah. Well, proficiency and the strength, yeah.
Damage.
You don't add the proficiency, just the strength.
Okay. Well, then it's
You do add the proficiency to the attack, but not to the damage.
oh okay.
Right.
Well, then it's another +5 then. So 20 points.
18. Describe how you're going to how this evil creature dies.
Cool.
Describe how this creature dies.
Oh, okay. So, freaking, he swipes at Revjak. Revjak's like slides out of the way, pulls the meteor hammer up around his head, kind of like you ever seen like Conan when he's swinging around that thing in the final Temple of Doom thing. He just whips it around and smacks the damn gas right in the head and just smashes the skull in, and like the pus and grime and all that stuff like just splatters all over Carrick's face. And his head, the rest what's left of his like head, like one piece of bone like flies off, and like his body just crumples in a massy gore. And it smells like crap. Hell yeah. Sorry, Carrick.
He's
After
pretty
that,
descriptive, isn't he?
the body falls limp and drops to the floor. And Scribe, your turn. Unless you want to move Ripjack.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Excuse me, pardon me. I'm gonna slide past Revjack since he killed the guy right in front of him. There's a little bit of room there now. I'm gonna slide past him and try to stab the next creature in melee. I got a 12. Is that?
And yeah, that's just enough to hit.
Yes,
Okay.
you made it. Revjack's like, go, brother, go.
I do.
If I wasn't paralyzed, I'd say welcome to the club.
I rolled. Yes, here's the catch, though. Even with sneak attack, I rolled my lowest possible damage. I did 5 points of damage.
Hey, that's 5 points you don't have, homie.
Yeah, so bonus action, use my cunning action, and I'm going to withdraw back behind Revjack.
Cool.
Yeah, you move back at your position after the attack. Next one is that ghoul is going to move towards Revjack and is going to swing at him.
All right.
This time it's going to be, it's going to be a bite, and it rolled a 20.
Oh, that sucks.
That hits.
Yes, that's 20 does hit. Oh,
Ouch.
that hurt.
Eight points of damage.
Okay.
But nothing else happens. Next one is the other one is going to swing at Carrick. If he hits, he is going to do critical damage, right? It's going to bite at him, but he cannot bite through the armor somehow. Carrick, you can roll another Constitution saving throw.
All right. 9.
No, it's not enough. It's just miss it by 1. You try to shrug off the effect of the paralyzation, poisonous of the poisonous cloud, but you cannot. It's like something is holding you down. Oh wait, are you adding your paladin era?
Does that affect me too?
I don't know. Remember, I think not. I'm not sure. I was checking.
I think that just affects like friendly members in my party.
Okay.
I don't think that affects me.
Okay. Top of the round, Revjack.
All right. I'm gonna tag the dude that bit me. I'm gonna attempt to splatter him all over Carrick also. I rolled a 26 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
All right. I rolled damage. It's gonna be 7 points of damage.
7? Or
Yes.
10? 7? Okay.
7.
Okay. Scribe.
Okay. Well, I'm just going to throw my dagger at this thing. What the heck?
Okay.
Okay. I got a 19.
That hits.
And it's still within 5 feet of Revjek, right?
Yes.
For 9 points of damage.
How do you want to end this vile creature?
Right in the eye. The dagger flies right into the eye and into the brain, if the brain even functions anymore.
Well,
Nice.
common soul, yeah. But yeah, it passes by. You see that the from the other side, the when it's going down, you see the tip of your dagger coming out of the skull, and it with that it drops over the first one.
Actually, I just read it. That does apply to me and allies within 10 feet of me.
And
That's my fault because I didn't know.
how much is your bonification for the aura?
My charisma modifier is 2. So that would have made an 11, which would have been enough. But
Yeah, that's enough. So you could not attack the previous round, but this one you will be able to. Next one is the one who is in front of Carrick. Is going to try to swing again. A bite. Is not sure he can. He's not sure if he's still paralyzed. He's going to make the attempt, and it misses. It's just this time Carrick moves away and does not let the bite hit him. Carrick, your turn.
all right. I am going to attack with my longsword, and that's a 15.
Okay. Hits.
All right, I'm going to expend a spell slot and use a divine smite for a total of 18 damage.
Wow. Okay.
Nice.
Cool.
He receives the slash of the sword through his chest. The radiant damage burns through the wound, and it screams in pain.
And there's still the one other one left, right?
That the one you're attacking is the one still standing.
All right, and he's still standing?
Yes.
All right, I attack him again, and that is a 4. Wait a minute. Yeah, that's a 14.
That hits.
Okay. Then I will expend my last first level spell slot for another divine smite.
Dang.
And that will be 14 points of damage.
How do you want to do this?
I just take my sword and I finish what I started and just cut right through him.
The other two see how the glowing sword of Carrick pass through the flesh at the sides, the 8 of the torso, and burns through the dark, pallid flesh of the ghost of the ghoul, and after that, it hangs from the sword.
Oh, I do have one more first level spell slot left. I got 4. And now that we've taken care of them, I'm going to lay hands on my compadre over there who took damage.
Okay.
And I'm going to tell him I forgive him for the guts and gore that now is all over my face.
He pulls out a handkerchief and dabs it on his cheek. It's okay. No, he doesn't. He's like, it's good. Moisturizes your skin.
I can get out my disguise kit and make you pretty again if you want me to.
So how much How much how many hit points did you need to regain?
I took 8 points of damage earlier.
8. That's the only thing I caught. So, all right, that leaves me 27 for lay on hands.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate it.
Okay, the creatures are down. What are you going to do next?
Can I search the creature with Carrick's sword? Kind of poke it. Can I borrow that for a second?
Oh yeah, I'll go pick up the daggers and the hand axes that I threw.
Yeah,
and return them.
While they're doing that, I guess I'll check the little area where they were feasting.
Okay, roll an investigation, please.
All right. Revjack got a 10.
Oh, a natural 20.
Nice.
Okay, then let me
Cool.
roll.
The rolls are back. Woo!
Yeah, we're out of combat.
Yeah.
Oh crap!
Man, that 20 would have been nice with one of them divine smites.
Yeah.
Ah, crap. Okay, you enter the. You keep going for a little bit further through that path, and it opens through to a small, like 60, no, 80 feet, 80, 90 feet away from where you were fighting. Opens to a small room of again 20 by 20, and there are a lot of chunks in pieces of clothes, bones, skulls, and stuff like that. In the floor is a big pile. In the further corner, and there is a mess. You have to cover your nose with all the stench. You will guess probably most of the stench came from this pile of dead creatures and the you fought back uh, back at the hall. Sorry, and you rummage through the all the body parts and in total you found 2,400 copper pieces, 700 silver pieces, 40 gold pieces, 5 gems. Okay, and I will have to open. You see there are about the same size of what first one. Is one is opaque moted deep blue. The second one is a transparent pale blue. Other two are opaque light and dark blue with yellow flecks, and the last one is opaque light pink. And
Those are the gems?
yes, the gems.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
And let me roll something more here. So you find a scroll. You find, oh crap, you find okay, another two scrolls, um, two vials with a liquid, strange liquid, and the third one is the other two are uh, um, what you can identify those other two as potions of healing.
There's 2 potions of healing.
Yes, two other that you don't vials that you do not identify, and two scrolls.
Y'all can have the gems and the scrolls and the potions. I've
Okay.
already got 2 potions of healing,
Well, we can
and
split
I
up
got,
then.
I can heal myself even. So
Okay. So we split up. We each have a potion of healing now.
Cool.
I'm going to post it so I do not forget about it.
And actually, if I would have thought about it, I would have seen if y'all had potions of healing before we came in here. That way I could have passed them out. That's what I got them for, was to give the people heading into battle. And I forgot I had them.
That's all right. I had thought about it, but I didn't say anything before we left the town. So
And we got 2 scrolls. Okay. Okay, we should each get, well, here. I'll just put it in the chat.
And you can keep that dagger too if you need it. I have plenty.
No, go ahead. I'll return it. I just carry my 1 dagger. There's reasons.
I had we had found a bunch of them and or something, and I was like, these can come in handy.
yeah.
Well, I tell you what, I'll hold on to it as long as we're in this cave system, but at the end of the day, I'll get it back to you.
All right.
So are we going on, or are we going back down to the camp? Or something in between?
I still have 2 second-level spell slots and 1 first-level spell slot, and like 27 points in my pool of lay on hands.
I still have my second win and exit surge.
Yeah, I don't have anything I would need a rest for.
I'm good. He topped off my health, so.
Yeah, plus we've got potions of healing now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm game to go.
Okay.
I mean, pretty much all I use my first level spots for, unless I'm talking to some kind of animal or something, is just the Divine Smite. And my second level spell slots, I basically just use for Misty Step.
Yeah, that comes in really handy.
Yeah.
It helped me get out of the way so you guys could get in there.
That's pretty awesome.
But also, if need be, I could cure wounds out of a second level spot too.
Oh,
so, you know.
Okay, let's make a 5-10 break. 10 minutes. 5-10 minutes break.
Okay. All right.
All right. Not a problem.
Pete. Hello.
Hey, I'm here.
Hey, I'm here.
I'm here.
Could you please copy and paste everything from the treasure because I had to reload and the chat. Um,
Okay. I will. Let's see. That.
And there was a question that I almost read, but couldn't.
Oh, I had asked, like when you're doing gems, just for general knowledge, because I've never done gems that much, and well, I'm GMing. Do you do those in the GM guide, or do you guys just kind of roll 'em?
Depends. I'm rolling.
You can do it either way.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. Well, I didn't know for like this setting, like
If you want to say that if the DM wants to put a special kind of gem, can put so.
Oh, okay, that works.
Is Gerald here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are here. So what did you decide?
I'm still good to go if you guys want to go more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna press on through this thing.
Yeah.
And this is not okay. So you are in the room of 20 by 20, gathering the loot, moving the bones and clothes, and pieces of cloth. It takes you a while, but you gather all that. Mostly because they are not packed on a will be in bags or pouches. They're just lying around in the ground. And after you pack it up, you head back, squish over the bodies of the dead creatures that you just killed, and return to the previous room with the six entrance, including the one you just came from.
All right. I like to bestow a head smash to each one of the creatures before we leave the room, just for shit's sake. If you don't mind.
Okay, you did it. So, what are you going to do?
Well, we got 5 other rooms.
4.
Or 4. 4 other rooms to check out, or entryways or whatever. Can we pick one that doesn't smell like rotted butthole this time?
Okay.
Sure.
None of the others smell like rotten.
Okay. I'm good with the left.
Sounds good to me.
Works for me.
The next one?
Yep.
Okay, so you are in the second entrance from when you came first. The first one is 3 feet. You will have to crouch or I forget the name.
Crawl.
Yeah. Crawl. The next one, the third one, you're in the second one. The third one is 5 feet tall, 5 feet wide, or 5 feet high. The fourth one is 10 feet high, 5 feet wide, and the fifth one is 5 by 5. I'd say there were another one. The next one would be the 3 by 3. 3 by 3.
Maybe now would be a good time to take the more confined passageway while we're stronger.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
That works.
All right, so I'll crouch down and crawl or whatever I have to do to get through the one that's like 3 feet tall.
The first one or the last?
The one that you said was only a 3-foot opening.
Yeah, but I won't tell you. There are, I said 5, but there were. Okay, so I'm going to take that because I described it wrongly. So the first one, and the from where you're standing from left to right, from where you enter first. The first one from left to right. So you crouch and begin to enter. Crawl for about 15, 20 feet, and it begins to go down.
All right, I'm gonna keep my sword out in front of me, poking it around at the ground, and
Okay, you begin to move further. It's really tight. You find hard to move, and it begins to turn to the right, but keeps going down.
all right, I'll keep going if I'm able.
The inclination goes lower, or be more pronunciated, and you are having hard time, but after about 60, 70 foot 70 feet, it makes like a V and begins to go up again. Further 10 feet, and it splits in two. The one at the left seems like it grows in size. The one at the right is like keeping it the same size of 3 by 3.
All right. For the sake of argument, since we were taking the tighter passage, I guess I'll veer to the right, so that we're still on that same course.
I'm good with that.
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right. All right. So that's what I'll do then.
Why you keep crawling for about 15 more feet, and you begin to hear
This is really gonna suck.
Yeah, some pieces, 2 pieces.
Oh.
So we're hearing the noise, but what do I see in front of me?
I mean, from 15 further, and you begin to hear it. You will have to crawl further to see, because
Okay.
you're now with no light, and your side is 30 feet normal and 30 further dim, and after that nothing.
Right. So again, like I'm still poking with my sword, and in front of me, basically checking for traps and slowly moving forward.
Okay, that one opens after 80 feet more to a small nest of rats. You have to squish them with your sword. It takes a while. You take 2 points of damage. And but at the end, the 10 rats that were hiding there are dead.
How much damage?
2 points.
All right.
I mean, it would have been more, but you are heavily armored, so.
And you say it's starting to like open up a little bit?
It opens to a small room about 5 by 5, with a lot of rats. It's a nest. You take time putting them down. You take 2 points of damage from all that fight, but you manage to squeeze them down. Squeeze them all.
Right.
You look through the small room. Most of the floor is covered with will be dry grass. I do not remember the name.
Like hay?
Yeah, like hay, something similar to hay, where they're holding their little small rats, but those are there as well.
It sounds like we found some kind of nest.
Yes, that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
But there's no creatures right here?
Not except the rats.
And
Is
does
there
the
any-
path continue to go, or?
it ends in there.
It ends here.
Should we just take a torch and burn the nest?
Yeah, why not? Or we can move it around and see if there's anything underneath it real quick.
Yeah, let's check around the ground and everything real quick, and on our way back out, like the last one in the tunnel can light that up or whatever.
Okay. I'm probably the fastest, I'm guessing, so I can do that.
Okay.
So we're gonna look around the nest.
You find 5 gold pieces.
Woohoo!
Plus the one we had earlier makes 6, so we each get 2 more gold pieces.
I didn't, like, my investigation sucks, so I'm glad we didn't have to roll. Like, I have a -1.
No.
All right, so I guess we'll head back toward the V.
Yes.
And once we get up a little bit, we'll wait for him to catch up after burning the nest.
The hay begins to burn with the rats and begin to smell funny, but the nest is burnt. And you move back to meet the party.
All right, and we'll work our way back to the V with the intent on when we get there, going the way we didn't go.
Okay. That one from the inclination again towards the surface. Sorry. Okay. From the start of that one, it went down a further bit, and then it was the change of inclination going upwards. It was up for a bit, but it was not as pronunciated as before, as the one going down, and it stay about the same height. And when you split, when you reach to the split of the road, the one who begins to go bigger was going upwards. Not the path that was where you found the rats, that will stay in the same level, like the other one just go up. Was not straight up, is the inclination begin to be more pronunciated. You walk, sorry, you crawl, and it makes a sudden turn, partly towards the left, or mostly towards upwards in like a U motion, and begins to open even further. Now you can crawl comfortably. You have to pass through that hole, and it's like it's going backwards, but half an hour level over the previous set or path. And after a while, goes upwards again, and you see another opening. And when you peek through, you see that it opens to corridor of 5 foot by 5 foot, 5 foot height, 5 foot wide.
And I mean, is this like a dead end or?
No, the corridor, it goes perpendicular to. Sorry, let me check if that's the word. Yeah, perpendicular to the one you are crouching through or crawling through. That corridor goes further down to the left, and about at the corner of your side, you begin at that corridor at the right goes to what it's an opening, to what will be a room.
All right. And do we hear anything now, or?
Make a perception check.
17.
No, Kark. In the front. Is the one in the front.
Oh, okay.
19.
Okay. You hear the sound of the wind or the breeze coming from the right side.
A breeze. Okay. Okay, so I feel this breeze coming from the right side here.
Yes.
Do you guys want to go that way, or?
Yeah, let's check it out. It might be another way out.
I'm down for that.
Yeah.
Just in case we need a quick escape.
Yeah.
If it turns out to be that.
Okay. As you walk through, I mean, I was describing the path where you were able to crouch. There were more deviations and bifurcations from that. Those paths they were small that you were not able to fit in. And when you reach, keep walking towards what the wind is or the breeze is coming, you reach the previous room you were with 5 entrances, 6 entrances. It is, you are now at the last one from left to right.
All right.
So that pretty much just leaves one more.
Nowhere to go but forward.
Yep.
So you have not furted that one? Yeah, you just arrived through the small one to what will be the middle quotes, in between quotes, of the last corridor. You have explored the first one, the second one, and the first part of the last one. There are 2 that are not explored, and the further into that last one.
So here's the thing. Do we go back the way we just came and check the other way, or do we go into this one opening that we haven't been in yet?
We're here. Let's just go ahead and go through this one opening.
Yeah.
All right. All right. I'll lead the way in there again, like using my sword to poke at the ground, just checking for traps.
Okay. This time the torch is still open, but it's about. You have been walking around for around an hour, so you have to change.
Okay, I'll light another torch.
And you keep going further. You see at your left the small hole you came through, and go further for about 6 feet. 120 feet, and you reach what will be a small pond. From the upper right, you see that small will be stream of water is pouring down towards the pool or a mass of water. There are a lot of course, there are the size is irregular. There are a lot of stalactites, stalagmites, pieces of rock around. Around the pond will be a 3 feet length, wide floor that goes around. And there are further like passages that are quite small, 1 feet, 2 feet, maybe, that goes through all the wall. There are a lot through the wall.
I'll go hold up my torch and look in the water.
As you move, you see the reflection of the torch, and the water is quite clean. You see that the from where you're standing, there is under the water an inclination. You begin to see the rocky floor that goes down further down in front of you, and you lose sight of about 20 feet away from you the end of the pool, the floor of the pool. It's like it seems like a tunnel underwater.
A tunnel under the water?
Yeah.
Glub, glub, glub.
Yeah. I'm not carrying heavy weapons or wearing armor, so I could swim down there, but I also can't see in the dark.
Ooh.
And the torchlight's not going to go very far.
Nobody knows spells? Hey, you don't have light, do you?
I don't know anything that would help us breathe under there.
I'm not too worried about that. I mean, I could hold my breath for a few minutes, but
I have dark vision, so I could strip down and be able to see, but I don't have any kind of spell that's going to help us be able to get down there armored.
No, but I have rope.
Yeah, I have rope.
If you could swim through, get to the other side. If you tug 3 times, that means you got through. If you tug twice, that means you need us to pull you back.
And if you pull like 10 times, it's like, oh my God, come save me.
Right.
As long as you're holding on to the rope and getting your ass kicked at the same time, we can help you.
Yeah.
So what is your constitution?
I'm gonna strip out of my armor, and I'm going to give one end of my rope to these guys, I'm going to put a dagger in my mouth, and I'm going to swim with the other, get in the pool, and swim through the tunnel with the other end of the rope.
Let's tie the rope around you.
Which is the
Okay,
size
yeah,
of the rope?
we're gonna tie the rope around me.
I'll tie the rope around myself too.
Which is the size of the rope?
Oh, 50 foot.
Okay. So you begin to swim down. It's the hold breath begin to go down. It goes down, down. An inclination, of course, is not a straight down. And you are beginning to see around you the tunnel begins to open. I mean, go wider, and some pieces of small points in the rock begin to appear here and there. You reach the 50 feet of the length of the rope, but further down, that will be, oh wait, dark vision, 30 feet. It goes further away. You cannot see the end of the tunnel.
All right. Is there like an place where I could like pop my head up for air where I'm at, or is it completely filled with water?
Roll investigation.
18. With
There
my
are
negative?
negative total, 18 total.
Yeah, 18 total. I rolled
Yeah.
a 19.
So you begin to swim through the ceiling, well, the ceiling of the tunnel, and you find a couple of uh, uh, parts where the tunnel is irregularly and goes up, just enough for it to form a bubble of water where of air where you can pick and breathe.
All right. I am going to untie the rope. This might be the end of Kark. I don't know. I am going to untie myself. And I'm going to attempt to explore further down in here.
Okay.
I still have my dagger.
Okay. You keep going lower and lower. For about, you have to make another 2 steps. You will be just for precaution because you can stand. Which is your constitution? Sorry.
My constitution modifier?
Yes.
Constitution, I have no modifier.
Yeah.
My
So you're about you measure about 200 feet with the stops, and you reach what will be a part where the tunnel goes really wide from that point, but you cannot see further than 60 feet away from you.
All right,
And
so
it's
I
still
turn
covering water.
All right, so I turn around and go back.
Okay.
Recatching my breath in the air pocket I found.
You find various of those, so you have to refill your lungs. But after a while, you come back to the others. The other two, you see how Carrick's face pokes out of the water.
And I tell them what I just discovered.
It sounds like a dead end. For us, anyway.
Yeah.
I'm not equipped to go any farther down there.
I got another length of rope, but that's not really going to help you. So.
No, if we can't breathe underwater, we can't really go much further.
Mm.
Okay.
Is there any other pools of water around the area that we had saw?
The only thing with water that you remember is the upper room that leads to the nest of the vultures.
Okay.
But they have it had only puddles, small puddles of water.
Okay. Damn.
There are 2 rooms left. Sorry, 2 tunnels left to explore.
Up on top, Okay. Well, I guess should we go check those out?
Yeah, might as well.
Okay, you go. There is the one in the middle and the next one. From where you came out to this tunnel, it's one at the right will be the fourth one, and the third one will be the next one. The third one is the one in the middle. Pick a card, any card.
The middle?
Is everyone okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so you keep going further for about 100 feet or so. And even when it's keeping the same level, you begin to see that the stalactites and stalagmite begins to be really polished. Really polished. Like if someone were going to take a sandpaper and work on it, so it's quite polished. In some spots you have to hold from the walls because you have slip through the floor, and it opens to a 60-foot 200 feet more. It opens to a 60 radius floor, currently with a lot of stalagmites and stalactites. Again, similar to the room with the pool, there are small holes or tunnels that you can see through the wall, but they're too small for you to pass through.
Okay.
Can you? Sorry, I have to check something.
So someone's like making this a home or something, I'm assuming.
Or something is, maybe.
Yeah, furnishings?
That's probably more like it, the something part.
Maybe it's that big bird up there. Mr. Stuffaluffagus.
Could be.
Could be. I don't know.
Scribe,
Yes.
you when you are walking through the room, you swear for a moment that you saw your reflection closer than what the wall would be.
Whoa, hold on a second, guys. I'll move my torch around. There's something here, maybe a sheet of glass or some kind of magic or something.
Knock on it. See if it. You hear anything on the other side?
As you turn around,
I should have prepared detect magic.
as you turn around, you begin to clearly see that in front of you there are some rocks that are like floating in the air. There is a sword in a sword that is floating as well and is pointing toward you.
And I think that's magic.
As you sharpen your eyes, you see where it be a translucent, almost transparent cube that is holding everything together.
Oh. Oh. I'm not sure what this is.
Is anyone proficient in Arcana?
I'm not.
Again, it would have been nice to have a wizard.
I could take a guess. I got a 4.
I'll take it. Ooh,
Okay.
I got a 9.
Oh, I just lost my dice.
Oh, yeah.
Gentlemen, please roll initiative. Just because I mean, it's not like you're in a combat or something.
Yeah. See, I rolled a 5, and my -1 would have just gave me a 4.
Awesome.
We're all dumb.
We're dumbfounded by what's going on here.
Or
next-
Sure.
The next
we-
roll I
We
rolled was a
told you we
19.
were not proficient.
we all
And
skipped
the
that
dice-
class in school.
Yeah, the dice just backed up that theory.
The one left is Chapo.
Can we wait a little while and re-roll?
No.
Okay.
So, can we investigate the area?
Sorry, Chapo, your roll for the initiative.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Thought we were rolling something else. Our roll is a 14 for initiative.
Okay,
I'll
so
put
you
it
go
up there.
first. You see
Initiative,
the
huh?
gelatinous mass, cubic mass floating in front of you all.
A mask?
Mass. Gelatinous cubic
Oh, okay.
mass.
Nice. What flavor?
Strawberry.
Oh, I love that shit.
I rolled a 5 for initiative.
Yeah,
That's
I
awesome.
wrote it down. Thank you.
Didn't you go last time?
Yes.
He was waiting for all of us to
You
go.
mean when I actually got to go?
All right. So is this mass of green and mashed potatoes? Can I smack it? I'm guessing. Is it making any move to like attack, or is it moving towards us?
Yeah,
Or
It's currently you see waves of movement through the surfaces of the cube, and it seems like it's moving towards you.
Okay. Well, I will attack it at the
Okay.
length at as far as back as I can, I guess. 10 feet.
Roll.
All right. Got a 24 to hit.
That hits.
All right. That'll be 11 points of damage.
Okay. Yes. You see your weapon splash through the surface and take out a chunk of it, of the mass.
Cool.
Next one is are you going to do something else?
Yeah, I'm gonna step back another 5 feet just to make sure I got some space.
Okay.
And that'll be good.
Scribe, what are you going to do? Your turn?
Okay, well, he attacked it, so I'm going to run forward and try to stab it with my dagger. Ooh, I got a 24.
Nice.
But I don't get my sneak attack because there's nobody within 5 feet of it. But that's all right. I still did, wow, I did 7 points of damage.
Okay.
And, then bonus action, I'm going to back up about 20 feet.
Okay. This one is Carrie.
All right. As a bonus action, I am going to. I'm like right beside Jack, right?
Yes, Ravjak. Yes, Ravjak.
All right. So I am going to do my little vocalization and somatics and touch his weapon, and it'll be a magic weapon with a +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls, and it will last for 1 hour.
Cool.
And that will leave me like one more second level spot.
That was me?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. Okay. So
And
+1 to hit and +1 to damage?
Right.
Or +1 fire damage?
Ooh, let me check that. I was supposed to check on that earlier and I forgot.
Oh, that's okay.
It just says +1 bonus to attack rolls and damage rolls.
Okay.
And I am going to attack this thing.
Okay, go ahead. You have to be in melee.
Guessing 10 doesn't hit.
Actually, that hits.
It does hit. All right, I'm going to expend my last first level spell slot for a divine smite, and that will be 12 points of damage.
Okay.
And my second attack is 19, so that hits.
Yes.
And that does 6 damage.
6 more damage. Okay. Now it's. Are you going to do something else? You have, let's say, 15 foot of movement left.
No, I'm right there at it, so I'm okay where I'm at.
Okay. The cubic mass makes an attack at you with a pseudopod that comes from one of its corners. 21 to Carrick.
21 damage or 21 hits. Yeah.
You take 10 points of acid damage.
That
You feel
sucks.
how the
10.
acid begins to burn towards your skin, and it hurts.
All right.
And it's going to move towards you. You see how the gelatinous mass passes through you and engulfs you. Make a dexterity saving throw.
What saving throw?
Dexterity.
Dexterity. All
Yeah.
right. All right. With my aura of protection and my dexterity modifier and my roll of 1, that gives me a total of 5.
Yeah, no. You are being involved. Sorry. Creature that chooses not to be pushed over, blah blah blah. On a failed save, the cube enters the creature's space, and the creature takes you take another 10 points of acid damage while you're being engulfed. You begin to feel suffocated. You cannot breathe. You feel that your movements are restrained. It's hard to move through it, inside of it, sorry. And I think that's it.
So basically, you're paralyzed again
Right?
and taking acid damage.
Damn it.
You begin to lose hold of the floor. You begin to float again. But surprisingly enough, the sword that was inside gets closer to you. It's a long sword, very finely crafted. It has a handle made of what will be gold, very polished, beautiful gold, with some runes in the blade. There are you identify them as elvish, but this time do not have time. You have to wait to read it. Top of the round, Repchuk.
All right. So I'm checking something real quick for my. All right, so I'm gonna attack it with
Okay.
with my bonus to hit and 1 bonus to damage. I rolled a 17.
That hits.
All right, so that's 15, 16 points of damage.
16.
Yes,
Okay, let me.
and then I'm gonna do my action surge, which I can use that for another attack, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna do my action surge and attack it again. And I rolled a 23 on that one.
That hits.
And it's tagged for another 11 points of damage.
Nice.
11 points of damage. Okay. You you are with each attack of all of you are taking down chunks of the of the gelatinous mass. With that last attack, you take just enough for the face of Carrick to reach the surface, the upper part, the upper
Yes.
side, and
Well,
you hear
breathe, brother, breathe. Sing me a song.
Eleanor will be back at the tavern singing songs about this shit if he was here.
Scribe, your turn.
Okay, well, I'm going to rush forward and try to slice this thing open with my dagger. Oh, I got a 19. Sounds like that'll hit.
Yes, that hits.
For 9 points of damage. And oh, this will be stupid, but I'm
Did you roll sneak attack?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to stay there, and as a bonus action, I'm going to use my offhand to punch this thing, which is stupid, but I got a 15.
That hits.
For only 4 more points of damage.
Yeah, not too bad of a punch.
Hey,
No.
no helps.
Yeah.
For someone who can miss throwing an axe at something 5 feet away.
there was a big guy in front of me flailing around with this chain thing.
Make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Well, at least it's my best save. I got a 12.
You feel the burning, but you manage to take out the hand before it begins to burn further.
Good.
You take 2 points of damage.
Okay.
Carrick, your turn. You are floating inside the thing. Let me see. You take 21 points of damage from acid damage from being inside the thing. But what are you going to do?
Well, the only thing I can do is use my lay on hands to give myself back 27
Okay.
to get myself back because that put me down to 1 hit point.
Badass. Take
so
that
I'm
shit,
guessing that's as my let's see. That was my action. For my bonus action, I am going to Misty Step outside of this thing. And that'll take my last spell slot.
Okay. Last one, end of it. Okay, so you managed to go out. Just you all see how the space where Carrick was being held is meshes together and the hole disappear, and it appears further away with ooze liquid pouring down through his around him. And it's the time for the gelatinous cube, and it has someone at its reach. Is going to try to attack Scribe. with one of the pseudopods, but not having enough, having lost that much mass, it swings, but it goes wide. It misses. It's going to move towards it. Scribe, make please a dexterity saving throw. Scribe, you're muted.
I got a 15.
Yeah, you're pushed away somehow. It will try to engulf you. You manage to not being swallowed. You're pushed feet 5 away from the cube.
I can imagine like Badgelo. He's jumping back.
Top of the round, Revjak.
Oh, you know what I'm gonna do. Make some more mashed jello. See. I got a 20. Not a natural 20, but I rolled 20. I wish. And damage is 11 points of damage.
Okay, this time you take a big chunk. It's about half the size now. It was large, like 10 by 10 feet, but now it's about 5 feet high and 10 by 10 wide and depth.
Nice.
Scry.
Okay. I'm going to try to stab this thing. I got a modified 20. Is there anybody else within 5 feet of this thing, or am I by myself at the moment?
I'm right there. I mean, I just Misty stepped out of him.
Oh, okay. I did 11 points of damage.
How do you want to do this?
I'm just doing a long sweep with the dagger, trying to like slice this thing in half if I can. So I guess my dagger sweeps down into this puddle of jello and cuts deep into it.
So somehow with your roguish expertise, you find precisely the spot where it was holding everything together, a denser part of the cube, you might say, and you stab at it, and you see the crack open, and it explodes, and everything that was being held together just splash it in the ground.
Okay. I'll go over and I'm going to take out my water skin and pour water over this sword to clean off some of the acid. And then I'll take a cloth, the one I had wrapped around my face, I guess, and pick the sword up by the handle and say, hey, one of you guys want this?
Craddock, you don't want to use a sword. I got mine. I'm going to use my water skin to wash off my balls.
Yeah, I'm just going to wash off my face and whatever else was exposed and burning.
Yeah, I doubt there's any kind of solvent or anything in there, but I can take out my healer's kit and try to help wipe off some of the acid from you.
Yeah, sure. You take your time and take off what is acid left. What is left of the?
Is there any running water in here? Actually,
in that room?
Yeah, or any of the rooms nearby that we can think of.
There is the pond in the 5th corridor Just there is water in there.
Yeah, there was like a running stream coming out of the wall.
Yeah, come on, man. I'll grab Craddock by the scruff, carry him out there, and just douse him in the water, shake him off. No, there you go.
Oh.
And you clean yourselves and you take your short rest. Does anyone want to inspect the the sword or something? Meanwhile,
yeah, we can check it out and.
okay, you begin to inspect it. You hold your time looking at it. You swing it. Somehow, the grapple, it seems better at it, even with when it's still wet. A bit. You swing it, and it's lighter than when a normal sword you have made before. When you decide to try it through one of the walls, being careful not to smash it, and even when the rocks in this part are quite sturdy, and the wall is quite sturdy, you make a fine dent on it without much effort.
Wow.
Cool.
So basically, it's a +1 sword.
So I'll have to like take that and get it identified.
So is there any like bones and raisins and gems and stuff left in the goo?
No, they are. Oh wait, let me check.
Maybe a Twix.
Yeah, you find in the rubble from the rocks that were falling one that has it seemed like unpolished gem. It's transparent. You have to identify it, but it's like it seems like transparent in a big chunk, but it's covered in like still covered in rock.
Oh, what is an ironstone?
Okay. Well, altogether we've got 7 gems.
Cool.
Okay. So are we done, or did we have one room left?
You have one door left.
Yeah.
And if you inspect it, there is a bunch of skeletons that want to fight you. They give you a big fight, but you manage to destroy them all. All their armor is quite damaged. You won't think it will help selling it. But basically, the corridor keeps going and until what will be a cave further away from the entrance you took first. But you are at the same path where the encampment is. Or camp is, sorry.
Okay.
Cool.
All right. So I take it we're pretty much done with the adventure then?
From this cave, yes.
Okay.
Sweet.
Well, are there any merchants down here in this camp?
Merchants, no, but maybe one of the researchers, if you're asking to identify, maybe one knows how to identify stuff.
Just trying
Well,
to
there's
find out.
gotta be like a gemologist or something in there, or someone that knows appraising. I would think if they're looking through ruins, maybe.
Yeah, we're just trying to get these 7 gems appraised.
Yeah.
Or even sold if somebody would want to buy them.
Okay, so let me check, make a roll for the guys.
And maybe if anybody could identify the sword.
Yeah, if we had the dwarf, he could do it. Though. Did his connection die out or?
I don't know what happened. He was just there, and then he was like gone. I figured he would be like right back, like he just dropped out or something.
Yeah.
That's what I thought so too. Yeah.
Yeah, something might have popped up.
Okay, you find precisely one of the researchers is what will be a geologist from that setting. He looks at the gems and says to you that one of them is that basically the ones that you found in the pile with the gold and gashed are worth 10 gold pieces each. If you need the names, it's one is
We just need to know the value is all.
okay. The one that you found in the nest of the giant vultures, it's about 50 gold pieces worth.
Okay.
And the one that you found in the cube, it's an unpolished diamond. It's smaller than the normal size. Use unpolished is worth is about 100 pieces. If you pay to polish it, it will go up till 500.
Polish that shit.
How much does it cost? How much does it cost to polish it?
About 100, 200 if you want it made quick and well done.
Hey, make your money back. That's cool.
Okay. Let's see. I'll give him 100 gold.
I'll split it with you.
Okay.
Oh, he does not have the tools. I mean, you have for to polish a diamond, you have to have a diamond.
Curse!
So
Curse you, researcher!
Okay.
Why don't you have the tools?
he can identify the stuff.
This is
For the sword, the only thing left is the description. Basically, the sword is only is a relic from the ancient times, where the elves and humans were fighting. It's very important for an elf, for elves, someone else being seen with that sword with being carried, it will raise suspicion.
Well, it's probably a good thing Carrick's an elf then.
Yep. I was thinking the same thing.
Right.
We've also got 2 vials and 2 scrolls. Can we get those identified?
Okay. Let's say that you find a spell of silence for the scripting. They somehow get it. The wizard a dwarf knows this. The first level spell is it's oh, shoot. It's a climb spider sorry, spider climb.
Okay.
Oh, spider climb.
Yeah,
Ah,
scroll. And let me check the one of the potions is a potion of climbing. Second option, the potion is a potion of greater healing. It was hard to identify as healing potion because the color it's different from the normal healing potions. It was a deeper, more obscure. Maybe it's not from the recent recipe of healing potions, but it's still functional.
Okay.
Home brewed.
And I think we can end it here.
Okay.
You want to say something?
Well, this might be uneven or it might not, depending on what their characters want to do or what their goals are, interests, or whatever. But I was going to say, I wouldn't mind taking the scrolls and the potions and letting you guys have the gems to split up.
I have no interest in the gems or anything, like that. So however y'all want to work that out is fine by me.
oh, you can have the scrolls. I'll take the money. That's fine with me.
Okay, I'll take the scrolls and the potions, and you take the money.
All right.
Okay. For just the sake of it, I'm just going to post it.
Okay.
In the group, and you please answer it by saying what you take from it. And for let's end this recording. For those who are watching, thank you, or we're going to watch, thank you, and you all, thank you for playing.
Oh yeah, it's a blast.
Yeah,
Thank
thanks.
you.
Love smashing shit.
Nice playing with you guys again.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Bye.